This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up.
That's right. 10 minutes into the hour, ladies and gentlemen. She just loves the citizenship, and she's very proactive in the worlds of health, spirituality,
looking good, feeling good,
all those things. Kelly Kinkaid, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Happy October to everyone. Mm-hmm. And today we are going to talk about dental hygiene. You know, what you looking at?
No, go ahead. Dental hygiene. I'll come back to it.
Dental hygiene. October is Dental Hygiene Month, and we brought back our resident dentist, Dr. Catrise Ausin. Good morning.
Turn that mic on for it, Tracy. Thank you. Dr. Catrise, how you been?
How you guys doing? I missed you guys.
I know. It's been a while.
I know.
And Sway, last week we talked about looking good. And when you're looking good, that smile is very important.
It's one of the first things that people will notice about you, Kelly.
Absolutely. Yellow teeth is not sexy.
No bueno.
No?
Crooked teeth is not sexy.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
People spend money on their shoes, getting those bags, getting their hair and nails done, but they always forget about the smile, and it's so important.
Just like you said, the shoes. And it's so many simple, cost-effective ways that you can get that smile right, get it white. I was going to say get it tight.
But Kelly, you bring up an interesting point. Yeah. You said cost efficient, and I think that one of the big reasons why a lot of folks don't go to the dentist is because it costs so much.
It does.
Right.
So how are there alternative ways of getting things done minus the expensive cost?
Yeah, I have a plan that I recommend to my patients. When the recession came in 2008, I found this plan called Carrington Dental. It's a discount plan. It's only $11.95 a month or $108 for the year. You can sign up 5 family members for no extra cost. And then there's dentists nationwide that take it. So a cleaning can start as low as $38. You spend that on, dinner, lunch. Yeah. So it's very cost effective. And then for the big ticket items like veneers and whitening, anything that's $500 or more, there's something called the lending club where you can actually get a loan and pay it off monthly with no interest, or you can get a low interest as low as 3.99%. So there's ways that you can do it.
Lending club?
The lending club.
Lending?
Lending.
Okay, so when it comes to like implants or what did I just
veneers.
get? Veneers or root canals, and those sort of things, right? So you could take a loan with no interest, but does it affect the overall cost when you do that? Like, how do you? It's just you can't.
You can spread the payments over time. So if you smile now, pay for it later.
You got to live in the present.
Got to live in the present,
yes.
huh?
And let's talk about the basics with dental hygiene. There's 4 steps.
You got it.
Let's talk about them.
Brush, floss, rinse, and then clean the tongue.
I know.
Every day, twice a day, at least twice a day. And the name of the game is keep the plaque. The plaque is the soft, gooky stuff that forms on your teeth every day. Mm-hmm. That's nothing but bacteria. If you do not get that plaque or bacteria off your teeth and off your gums, you're going to get gum disease. And one of the first signs that you have gum disease is bleeding gums. Bleeding is not normal.
Well, we have Zach on the line from Massachusetts who wanted to talk about that. Zach actually has bleeding gums. Zach, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? What's wrong with your mouth?
No, I mean, every time I brush my teeth, it's just weird. Sometimes they just start bleeding. I don't know. Like, sometimes the bottom of my 2 front teeth are actually kind of clear. I don't even know what that's about.
So, Zach, what you can do, the first thing I need you to do is just go make a dental appointment, because this is an easy fix. When you have the bleeding gums, it's time for a professional cleaning, because when that plaque turns hard into tartar, you can't brush it away, you can't floss it away. You need us, the dental team, to use those special instruments and water instruments to blast it off. Within a week, your gums will heal.
Really?
It's very easy.
So, Zach is still there. Zach, you still there? Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So my grandmother used to have us rinse our mouth out with peroxide or salt.
Yes.
Even are those remedies and Arm & Hammer? Some reason we used to do that too.
Yeah, baking soda is an abrasive. So if you drink coffee, tea, smoke, you can actually dip your natural toothpaste into the baking soda, and it will help keep your teeth clean. The peroxide will foam up, make those bubbles, and that'll bring some of the plaque particles from below the gums to above the gums and clean your teeth that way. So that's why you see all the products, it has baking soda or peroxide to help out in those areas.
You just can't swallow the peroxide,
You
Kelly.
cannot swallow, and actually dilute it with water.
Okay, dilute it with water. All right, look, I want to open up the phone lines. We're in the middle of First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid. Dr. Catrise Ausin is here. Hey, Zach, hopefully that helped you. Thanks for your call, Zach. You're a citizen.
A sway in the morning.
I've always been a citizen.
Oh, that's right. My man, Zach. Salute to you, baby. Clean that mouth up. All right, give us a call. Sway in the morning. Shade 45. Right, we're talking about yuck mouth.
Yes, Dental Hygiene Month is all of October, and we have Dr. Catrise Ausin here. We were talking about the 4 basic things to do to keep your dental hygiene. It was brush, floss, chew,
rinse,
and scrape.
But chewing gum is actually a thing that you can do if you can't get to a toothbrush in the middle of the day. Chewing gum will stimulate the flow of saliva and keep the sugars and plaque off your teeth.
Right. We had a caller talking about bleeding gums, and you told him the first thing, go to the dentist.
Yes.
What is, for someone who goes to the dentist regularly, or maybe someone who kind of skips, how many times a year should you be going to the dentist to get a cleaning?
If your gums are generally healthy and your teeth are healthy, twice a year, every 6 months. However, if you have gum disease, advanced gum disease, you have to go every 3 to 4 months until we get it under control.
I just, I believe you.
And you should.
Dr. Ausin. But when it's, I watch these commercials on TV and I see these dentists who stand by these products that are obviously they've been paid to say, I stand by this, this whitening or these type
ADA
of teeth.
Approved.
And, and I think that's why there's so much apprehension when it comes to the dental world. The cost, and a dentist is telling me you got to come 3 or 4 times a year. And that means I'm paying you 3 or 4 times a year. And I only say this is because in this past year, I paid so much money.
Not to me?
No, I didn't pay it to you.
Man. Maybe if you had come to me, you wouldn't have to pay so much.
Perhaps. But
no.
I still would be paying 4 times in a year.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's the price of not having healthy teeth and healthy gums. So if you go to the dentist and we prevent things, then you won't have to pay so much. So that's what I teach in my practice. If you just come every 6 months, I'm trying to prevent problems and catch them small. So when we catch them small, it doesn't turn into a root canal. It doesn't turn into an extraction because extractions cost.
Let's give your information out right now.
Okay.
Like, turn the music down. So I want everybody tuned in to hit her up. This is Dr. Ausin.
All right. I want you to go to my website, vipsmiles.com. I'm on Instagram, Dr. C. Ausin, and then Twitter, Dr. Catrise Ausin, CatriseAustin. If you're in the tri-state area, you can see me on 57th Street, and the number's 212-262-6054.
And Dr. Ausin, what I wanted to talk about, Sway, you were talking about going to the dentist as far as it's a lot of work and preventative, but getting your teeth clean and plaque, that also is linked to a lot of health, like strokes with the plaque.
If you're diabetic, you're twice as likely to have gum disease. So that affects our community greatly. So if you're diabetic, make sure that you go and keep that bacteria out of your mouth because it will travel and affect some of your vital major organs in your body.
So, and if I said it a little too fast, when you get plaque buildup, it gets into your bloodstream,
travels to the heart. So if you have heart disease, you're going to progress that. If you have diabetes, you're going to progress that. If you have any other major HIV, it's the first sign is the gums.
Hypertension.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not just the teeth. It's so important.
Dan is on the line from Detroit. Dan, good morning.
Good morning.
Dan, are you there? Dan isn't on the line. Dan, are you there? Dan, going once, twice, you out. Aww. Aaron in Texas. Good morning, Aaron.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Aaron. Say hello to Dr. Ausin.
Hey, good morning, Dr. Ausin.
Good morning.
What's up,
what up, Aaron? What's up? What's popping? What's your question?
Man, everyday use, what's the best way for smokers, cigarettes? If you don't have a lot of time to go to the dentist, I work a lot. What are some products that are out there that'll help just, smoke things?
If you can't stop smoking, then we're going to manage it with an electric toothbrush. You got to bump it up. You need something powerful to keep the stains down and keep your gums even healthier, because your gums are going to be more affected with smoking. Pick up a baking soda toothpaste. I love Colgate Total. There's Arm & Hammer. There's some other brands are used to straight baking soda, and the peroxide will help keep the stains down as well. But make sure that electric toothbrush, and if you can't get to the dentist, actually just want you to get to the dentist.
Get to the dentist, yeah.
You have
Get to the dentist, Aaron. All right?
I'll have to, yes, sir.
Yeah, try that Colgate, though, with the baking soda in it. That should help something. All right, we got Ron in Chicago.
What up?
What up, Ron? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, yourself, man.
I can't complain. Man, me neither, man. What's your question for the dentist, Dr. Austin?
How you doing, Dr. Austin? But I've been hearing about this thing called oil pulling, where you take like coconut oil, swish it around your mouth for like 20 minutes, but you don't swallow the oil, you spit it out.
Mm-hmm. It's a new popular trend. Well, the American Dental Association hasn't deemed it particularly safe or harmful. There's not enough studies. It's very new. But the coconut oil is supposed to be antibacterial and to pull out the bacteria from your mouth. So it is a popular trend that people are doing, and it's known to also make your teeth a little bit whiter too. And I talk about that in my new book that you can get on my website. You guys can download it for free, and there's a lot of tips on oil pulling and teeth whitening at VIPsmiles.com.
Okay, one last caller, Sam in Detroit. Sam, you there?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Sam. So what's your question?
My question to the doctor. How you doing, doctor?
Good morning.
Good morning. I was just calling about my girlfriend had her wisdom teeth taken out.
Okay.
Now, she had only 2. One got pulled in successfully, and actually she had, some people have 4, but she had 3. He took out 2, then he had 1 more. He's supposed to do it like a day after or a couple of days, because you're not supposed to take it all out in one day.
You can.
I mean, it depends. But some people can't. I mean, everyone's different. For me, I took out 2, and then he took out 2, but it was different doctor, what I'm saying. But long story short, he took out the last one, and it stuck to her head. And that happens 1 out of 100 or 1,000, he was saying. And I told you could do a lawsuit and all that because she's having all these headaches and stuff. But if she do
the tooth stuck to her head?
Yep. She took an X-ray, it stuck to her head. And she's getting all these migraines and everything. But if she do a surgery, they got to cut her head off. Like, side of her or whatever they got to do.
What you take her to Dr. Frankenstein, bro?
Man.
What the hell?
I never even took her there, but I looked on the websites and he did a good work for my sister. That's why I took him there. He's in Farmington Hills. It's a good spot. I thought
that's Michigan.
That's Michigan.
I'm from Flint.
So what advice would you give him?
I would go see a specialist, an oral surgeon, just to get a second opinion on what could be done. But the oral surgeon if it was just a general dentist like myself, sometimes we don't have the skills to do some wisdom teeth extraction. So get a second opinion from an oral surgeon and see what they say, because they'll have the skills and the knowledge to address that. And I'm so sorry that happened to her. Is she doing okay?
She's doing okay. Just she gets that migraines, headaches sometimes on and off, because she's it's still stuck to her head when she took the X-ray. You can see it. It's like in the middle.
Very important to find qualified dentists. If it's cheap, if it's too cheap, there's usually a problem. So do your research, Google, find out who you're seeing, because that's extremely important.
Okay, thanks for your call. And listen, you guys have any more calls, you can reach her directly. You can hit her directly on her social media. VIPsmiles.com is the website. See me on Instagram, Dr. C. Austin, DrCAustin, and Twitter is Dr. Catrise Ausin, DrCatriseAustin. Yes. I've been brushing my tongue every day. I know you like to do that. You like to keep it clean, right? Yeah.
Sigh. So October is National Dental Hygiene Month. Citizens, you want to brush, floss, rinse,
and scrape that tongue.
Yes, I have to keep it on key, Sway.
Yeah.
How you guys like the smile makeovers?
She did smile makeovers. It's shown to the camera too. And then we'll post this up to probably tomorrow. You can see it for yourself.
And Sway, we're going to put all this information.
Before, this is the after.
We're going to put all this information on Sway's Universe. If you're interested in getting a dental plan, Carrington and the Lending Club, we'll put it all up on swaysuniverse.com. If you want to reach me for more information, Kelly Kinkaid on Twitter, Instagram, KellyKinkaid.
K-A-I-D, yes. Kelly Kinkaid, Kinkaid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly, for spelling your name.
I had to think about it.
Dr. Catrise Ausin, thank you for coming by.
My pleasure.
Okay, 27 minutes into the hour. Up next, we got the one and only Kevin Harvick from NASCAR coming by. You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345.
Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.